All right. This is a message to all you aerosexuals. All right. Let me tell you something. You see the difference between myself and you aerosexuals. You guys that watch that Boxing Ego and that for not like all those LDBC, the alphabet crew. All right. I am a boxing fan. Yeah. All right. That's what I am. All right. I want to see the big fights. Yeah. I want to see Bud Crawford. Well, I did want at some point. Yeah, I did want to see Bud Crawford against Spence. Oh, if you lot will say Spence against Bud Crawford, whatever. I don't care whose name's first or second. It does not bother me. Yeah. I want to see. Well, back then, but I wanted to see Anthony Joshua and Wilder. I want to see all of these big fans. Sorry, all of these big fights. But you see, you Errol Spence fanboys, you lot really need to get out of my man's rear end. Yeah? You really need to get out of man's rear end. Is my man paying you or something? Are you guys, maybe you guys on the PBC payroll? Yeah? Mate. Oh, you what? Like, seriously, man. Like, when I'm looking at people like that Boxing Ego, and we'll be doing a next video about this, about with the whole Crawford situation, but Boxing Ego, like a big man in his 50s, yeah, with sunglasses in the basement. Bro, that's a joke thing. That's a joke thing. Yeah, we know what kind of market you lot cater to. Yeah, I've done my first duck season in regards to Errol Spence. All right, now I ain't glad, but I'm surprised on how much views it's got, and thank you. Even though all you Errol Spence sexuals, whatever, yeah, thanks for watching it. I'm kind of surprised that I actually got that amount of views. Yeah, but mate, I am a boxing fan, and I call things for what it is. Now, I've seen a recent video that I forgot the guy's name, but anyway, he put it in the comment section in regards to, Crawford a couple of years back saying about, when Errol Spence was talking about, oh yeah, 60-40 or no, he said, what did he say? He said 70-30 or yeah, whatever. Oh, I might have the 80-20, that nonsense there. Now, all right, let me tell you something for all you aerosexuals. Yeah, who has done more in boxing, Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? Who is undisputed, Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? Who is chasing for greatness, Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? Who has stated that it was strap season, Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? Yeah? There's one guy who talks a lot, and there's one guy who's doing a lot. You guys are just, mate, you have to get out man's rear end. Yeah? Like, mate, let me tell you something. All right. I love watching Bud Crawford fight. Yeah? I do love Errol Spence fights. I'm not, like I said, like even his last outing against Ugas. Great, like I said, great performance. Especially when he's working the body, breaking Ugas down and all that. Great performance. In all fairness, come from his injury and all that, yeah, great performance for being out for that long. But the brother does not want to fight Crawford. He has shown no interest in fighting Crawford. When Crawford's name gets mentioned, he shows no interest. Yeah. Now I've got this Wally. I can't remember, something study. Yeah, his name is. Put on my timeline, no, on my comment section. Oh yeah, all right. And number one as well, bro. Don't ever call me the N word. Yeah. I put myself in a higher value. Yeah. And you should do as well, brother. Yeah. You're more than that. Now, obviously, I know, and I'm not trying to get at Americans and all that kind of stuff there, because when I was out in Jamaica and all that kind of stuff there, I've spoken to a couple of Americans, and they kind of give me a kind of breakdown on certain things. And I'm like, you know what? That's my ignorance. So, but listen, put yourself at a higher value. Yeah? You're more than an N-word. And that's a brother talking to another brother. How about that? Yeah? Anyway, we move on. The guy posts something on another fanboy. I'm not even going to mention his name. Yeah? He's a YouTuber, kind of big YouTuber, but he's the biggest fanboy on Deontay Wilder's rear end, on Canelo's rear end. Yeah, the guy makes me sick. Just can't stand the guy, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I'm talking about. All I'm gonna say is set. That's what I'll say. Set. Now, Crawford stated that, yeah, you know what would he say in the video? Oh, I would, yeah, now what was it, 60-40, or, yeah, oh, it's no fight. Now, don't get twisted. I'm going to be real with you, yeah? The fight should be 50-50, straight up, yeah? The fight should be 50-50. Now, in all fairness, Spence, I don't know about, look, I'm not from America, innit? I'm from the UK, yeah? But from what I see, Spence is he's got a bigger attraction than Crawford. So even if he was going to tell me, yeah, you know what, 60-40 for Spence, I have no problem with that. He's a bigger star. It's from what I've seen anyway. Like I said, I'm not from America, so I don't know. But when we're talking, and when we're putting stuff out there, like, yeah, one thing I will say in that video: does Crawford need Spence? I would still say yes, because it's a fight that the boxing fans want. Yeah, Crawford has been undisputed. He's tried to chase for undisputed at welterweight. Spence is not on it. He's not on it, yeah? Now I know, like, Crawford, in all fairness, the fight that I would want to see is Crawford and Jamel Charlo. I think that's a bigger fight. But Errol Spence has the like, it's got the more casual hype, if that makes sense. And I'll be real with you, and I still believe that Crawford will just annihilate Spence. Just calling it for what I see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I've got no problem saying that. But you guys, you're like, you man, especially if you're a man who's got, whether you've got kids, you're past the age of 30, yeah, you got kids and all this kind of stuff there, and you go on like the way you go on, and you watch man like Boxing Eagle and all these men out there. Bro, step up, man. You guys are jokers. Nothing but straight up A-class clowns. And this is the wickedest thing, yeah? When I look at that guy, that even that Fanon guy, even that other guy, the Wilder fanboy, that 78 guy, yeah, all of you lot, bro, all of you lot are straight up. Even them, you know, talking about that, like, you know what, I'm gonna do a separate video now. Even that other guy, that Bluebird, like, I can't watch none of these guys' videos, you know, honestly. Right, I never knew like YouTube boxing, like podcasting was actually a big thing. But obviously the first people actually, the first guy I actually come across myself was Hatman, and then yeah, just type YouTube boxing podcast, and then all these other guys come up. And mate, you guys' agendas are ridiculous, man. They are really ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, we're kind of getting sidetracked. For Errol Spence fans, yeah. Now, if you are Errol Spence fan and you want to see Crawford, and you ain't getting paid, all right? You're not getting a cut out of the Crawford and Spence fight. You just want to see the fight. See the fight. Stop coming with all this. Oh yeah, you know, Crawford should be entitled to this, and Crawford should sign this, and Crawford should sign that. Now, with what's going on with all these people that leave in the PBC. All of these people that leave in the PBC, are you still going to try and come and tell me, yeah, that when Crawford was a bit hesitant to sign that contract because he wanted transparency that they were not willing to give, are you still going to try and say that Crawford ducked Spence? If you are, mate, you need to go and get yourself checked out, man. You need to get yourself checked out. Because you're a joke. You're a joke. Stop pushing narratives. Yeah, man just wants to see the fight. I just want to see the fight. Who wins? Who loses? If Crawford loses to Spence, okay, I'll put my hands up and say, boom, I was wrong. But mate, you lot got to step up, man. Step up. Stop this nonsense. It's a joke. Especially when, like, coming from big men. Like this Fanon guy, Fanan or whatever his name is. Like, bro, you man are, bro, oh man. And even there was another guy, there's another guy who put me, I can't remember, like, anyways, it was on the duck season, my first episode. There's another guy that someone tag, oh yeah, check this out. And I'll see this guy in a high-vis jacket, he's American, and like, yeah, talking like the way he's talking, and like, mate, come on, man. Like, don't get twisted. Obviously, you talk the way you're talking. I talk the way I talk. Yeah? Now, do not get twisted. With this whole YouTube thing, I'm not articulating myself the way I should be, but you know what? I ain't trying to. When I need to switch it up, I'll switch it up. But you know what? It is what it is. But the way certain men, like, you are fanboys. Yeah? Okay, check this out. Let me show you something. Yeah? All right. Now, Demetrius Andrade. Okay, check this out. So you lot can see where I'm coming from. All right? Canelo Alvarez never wanted to fight Demetrius Andrade at no point. From junior welter to middleweight. Yeah? I can't really talk about super because he ain't gone up. All right? I've always will say this. Canelo Alvarez, and I'll say this to everyone here, Canelo Alvarez ducked Demetrius Andrade. Yeah? He was always talking about undisputed. When he beat when he beat Jacobs, was it Jacobs when he beat Jacobs for the IBF at that time, he had one more belt to collect, and that was the WBO, which was held by Andrade. But instead of that, Canelo Alvarez thought it was a better idea to go on, rather than becoming undisputed at middleweight, he thought it was a better idea to go and fight Rocky Fielding, in December, all right? And then obviously he ain't coming back down. Why? Because there was that one belt that was held by a certain individual who you did not want to fight. Yeah? Even when it was the whole junior middleweight nonsense. Anyway, boom. Anyway, let's keep it to middleweight. Yeah? Anyway, boom. Now, Andrade had gone up to, he had vacated his WBO belt at middleweight and gone up to fight Zach Parker. It's supposed to happen the first time round. Andrade in Derby, Andrade got injured. Boom. What's happened? Obviously, it was called again. Andrade, yeah. So everyone can hear me. Demetrius Andrade ducked Zach Parker. Whether you like it or not, that is the truth. Yeah. Now, do I believe Andrade was scared of Parker? No. Do I believe Canelo Alvarez is scared of Andrade? No. But Canelo did not want to lose to Andrade. Yeah? You can't afford to lose to Andrade. But then again, back then, Canelo on points. So, yeah, that's another story anyway. But yeah, where I'm going with this, Andrade ducked. Yeah, Andrade ducked Parker. Should have fought Parker, because now Ryder went and replaced obviously the Parker fight. Now Ryder is supposed to be fighting Canelo out in Mexico. That could have been Andrade, yeah, but Andrade ducked it, and whatever he's doing with his career, he's doing in it. Like, yeah, I think his best days are behind him anyway. But yeah, which is unfortunate because he had the potential of causing a lot of problems, but like I said, people like Jamal Charlo did not want it as well. But anyway, boom, we move on. So, now, if people could give me some real evidence of Crawford ducking any fighter, let me know. Yeah? He's only repeated what Spence had said. And when it comes to accomplishments, don't be silly enough or have the audacity to think that Spence is in the same level as Crawford when it comes to accomplishments. Yeah? Because I can tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. All right? Ask any boxer in the world, yeah, in the world, that says they put Errol Spence story. No, you know what? Any establishments, because then again you got fanboys. Yeah, anyone who's a boxing fan, tell me one guy that will put Errol Spence Jr. above Crawford. You don't see that, do you? Yeah, and especially when you see someone's chasing another guy. Yeah, the boogeyman of the division. Man came from the boogeyman to then the big fish. So yeah. Anyway, boom. You know what? I'll wrap it up from there. You lot let me know your thoughts. Do you believe me? Do you agree with me, or you don't, or yeah, you believe with the heterosexuals, or you just see things of maybe it's like it's a promoter issue. Maybe it is. But yeah. Anyway, boom. You let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.